Living here in Colorado, we have the privilege of seeing wildlife at just about every opportunity you're looking for it. We see eagles, we see ospreys, bears, moose, elk, wolves, coyotes, rodents, marmots. We see it all. But I had never in my lifetime seen an owl. One day I was walking in my local neighborhood. It was pre-dawn. It was dark. You could just barely see the glow of the new sun coming up from the horizon. And out of nowhere, I felt something swoop past me. It was close. It made me duck. As I caught just a glimpse of this beautiful bird flying off into the distance, I recognized the form of an owl. It didn't have a long nose or snout or beak. It was a very graceful, quiet, quick movement as it flew off into the field. That day, a very dear friend of mine called me and said one of my best friends was in hospice. Although I believed this day was quickly approaching, it was still a shock, and it still hurt. We made every attempt we could to see Elaine while we could, knowing that her days were numbered. We visited twice. Once we returned, again, I had an early morning where I could not sleep and had chosen to take a walk again down the same path where I had seen this owl before. But this time, there were a pair of owls. They were in a tree. They were talking to each other. They were letting the world know they were there. They were absolutely beautiful. The great horned owl, and not just one. I saw the pair. I quickly grabbed my camera and tried to focus in the early pre-dawn light to capture this moment in time. I went about my walk, and as I got home, I received a phone call. Elaine was gone. And the symbolism of having that owl fly off while the other owl sat there in the tree looking for them just really hit home. Seasons changed, winter approached, and due to some weather, it was impossible to lay Elaine to rest quickly. And a month passed before we could see each other again. When I returned from her service, I was on that path again, thinking about Elaine, thinking of all the wisdom she had shared with me, thinking of all the great things she had held my hand through, all the challenges, all the triumphs. Just really grateful for I've had the chance to have this woman in my life. And then I saw it. The owl in the tree, just watching over me, looking at me, and it started to talk to me. I paused again and fumbled really quickly for my camera, knowing this was Elaine's spirit, letting me know she was there. She was still watching over me, talking to me. But before I knew it, it flew off. And I mean literally disappeared into this amazing sunrise. with all the flame and glory of a new day. And it was as if Elaine said, "I'm going now. You'll be fine." I've walked that path dozens of times since I've seen these owls, and I have yet to see those owls again. I haven't heard them. They haven't swooped me. They haven't shown up in pairs. They haven't sat in a tree and talked to me. Every so often, I just look up, hoping that I see my Elaine owl again. But instead, I catch a sunrise, and in the clouds is a phoenix. It's a bird taking off into a new place, coming from the ashes, and it's beautiful. Elaine, you are missed, you are loved, and your energy is irreplaceable. Thank you. Thank you. We love you.